morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing like something pretty simple. I had to go to Ulta yesterday and re-up on some products because them products just was not working for me. So here we are. We're going to get started by using the Makeup Revolution pencil. This is the eyebrow pencils in the shade dark brown. So let's go ahead and hop in. I got to be quick today because I got to get ready for work and go, but yeah. Oh my goodness, that is so much better, ain't it? I know, Makeup Revolution, y'all pencils don't last long, but they are good. Gotta give it to you. Okay, so this is the Juvia'S concealer. It's in the shade 11. So I'm gonna try this under my brows. I thought the shade, when I looked at it online, 13 would be better, but they didn't let me do buy online, pick up in store, and they was having a sale, so I couldn't just go to the store because I wouldn't get the same price. So I was like, I'm gonna try this one and see, but yeah, okay, I'm done talking, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and try this one to clean up our brows. Now that we have that spread out, I'm still going to clean up the top, but I kind of wanted to get to this first because I didn't know how fast it was going to dry. So we're just going to blend all of this in. Okay, so we're going to be using the Juvia'S palette. Come here. Come here. Let me talk to y'all because I know some of y'all are new. Welcome. How you guys doing? I am not going to be pointing out what colors I'm going to be using. Get over it. Okay? This is not the channel for you if that's what you need. Okay? I tell you which palettes I'm going to be using. I'm telling you which color I'm going to use. Figure it out. Okay? You guys need somebody to hold your hand. It's not it. All right, so I try to do the best that I can with the short amount of time that we have. Anyway, we're back. So this is the Juvia'S Warrior 2 palette. I think I want to kind of do like a brown going into like a green look. I'm not really sure. But you guys see there's only one brown in the palette. There's only one brown, okay? Greens, we got a couple shimmer different options. Either one will work. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the brown. I've already applied my Anastasia Beverly Hills base, so we're good there. The concealer so far, I kind of like it. It's nice and creamy and wet. Ew. It's like saying moist. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna go in, it's like a deep green bluish tint color in here, and I'm going to apply that to the edges just to create a little bit of depth. All of the colors I'm using are coming out of this palette, so I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm only keeping it like right there above the arch. So, like right here, you know what I'm saying? Like right where your arch starts. I don't know how to explain stuff, y'all know that. But I'm just gonna keep it right there. That's cute. I'm not gonna do a cut crease today because I ain't got that much time. I gotta hurry up. Okay, so this shade, okay, so the shade that I'm going on my lid with is going to be Hater, okay? I feel like I could tell y'all that one, Hater, okay? It's going to be Hater, same palette, and I'm going to put this on my lid, just right here. I'm not cutting the crease or anything, just going in and applying this directly to the lid. And it's just like a nice, soft, patting motion for this. Something simple, but like sultry type of thing. I don't know. This is like another one of my favorite go-to techniques, like when I'm rushing, but I want my shadow to be popping. It's just to kind of do like that little 3-step process and go on about your way. You know, like anybody got time for the extraness. So I thought that I was going to go in with like an inner corner shade, but then I was like, nah, we'll hold on as far as the glitter goes. This is the Laura Mercier primer that I'm using. I use this to prime my skin. And then, oh my goodness, I got fallout. I didn't even realize I had fallout. One thing about Juvia'S, she's pigmented, but she has fallout. But the pigments kind of make it worthwhile, so I ain't tripping. But yeah, I'm just going to apply that to my skin. Like I said in previous videos, I really like to apply this to my T-zone, anywhere that I know for a fact I get oily. Okay, we're gonna color correct. This is the LA Girl in the shade Red. These concealers are on sale, if I'm not mistaken, at Ulta too. I think they're only like $3.99. Normally they're like $4.99. So if you guys are interested, more than welcome to go and get them. And after that, I go in and I set with my Fenty, or I'll say with Laura Mercier. Any setting powder will work. But I also like to make sure that this doesn't move, but it's also a great barrier because I have oily skin. So okay, did go and get the Juvia'S Place foundation. Y'all, please bear with me. I don't know, it's kind of small. It was on sale. It was like 12 bucks, so maybe this is like the foundation mini. I think normally it retails for like $24. $24 for this little thing. I don't know, but okay, it's not my business. I'm gonna try it. I got the shade Accra, I think. Accra, ACCRA. Y'all know I don't know how to pronounce it. Lord. And it's early. So I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it works. I did try it on the back of my hand yesterday and I was like, I don't know. We'll see. But this is how it looks. That thing right there. It looks like it might be my color, but we'll see. Girl, hopefully this oxidizes because this is, my face looks so olive. Like, I'm an olive undertone, but like this right here don't match what I just put on my face. Okay, girl. Okay, and it's so thick and clay-like. Like, why is it? I don't know. Okay, let me give it a. I'm gonna give it a chance. Let me let it oxidize down. But it's so thick. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it's almost like a paste. This is horrible. I'm gonna have to mix this with something because I feel like I have on a fucking mask right now. This is crazy. Okay, I'm trying to give it a second to see if it warms up to my skin, because you know, like, some foundations are activated by like warmth of your skin, so maybe this is one of them. But as of right now, I feel like it just, I'm not gonna say nothing because maybe, like I said, maybe it'll warm up, maybe it'll get better. It's just right now this looks like I have on a mask and I'm not. Okay, let me wait until the end. Okay, I was gonna mix it, but I feel like if I mix it, then that kind of takes away from the actual real review of this. So I'm not going to mix it. I'm going to just continue on to see if, like I said, maybe it just takes a while to oxidize down. I'm not sure, but we're gonna see. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go in with our Juvia'S Place Concealer, shade 11, and apply this under my eye. This is like really got me shaken up. Like, Juvia'S, yes, I have an olive undertone, but I would still like a little bit of color in my skin. Like, I didn't just want to look pure olive, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's too much olive. Like, it's not really an olive undertone, like, as much as it is, you just kind of took olive and just put it in the bottom. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it'll warm up, but right now I'm not too confident. And as a matter of fact, I can't do it. I'm getting ready to apply a little bit of NARS because I gotta warm this up. Like, I have to. So I'm taking some NARS foundation, New Caledonia, and I'm gonna go in here. Look at that. And I'm gonna warm this up because I just feel like it was just nope, no and no. Like, there's no, I look olive, like way too olive. I don't, and the consistency on that, yeah, I'm not really too much of a fan of that. Like, it was very thick and almost like cakey like normally when I do my makeup, like, I like to feel like I'm wearing makeup, but this, yeah, like, you know you wearing makeup when you put that on. Like, it's just very, I don't know, I'm trying not to review like it bad. Maybe that's what I'm saying, like, maybe it just takes time to oxidize, but yeah, no, from what I could see, that was not it. Like, I was just too freaking yellow. Too much olive, too much. Like, take a little bit out. That's too much. Okay, so I did let that sit for a little bit. I am going to go in with the Real Techniques sponge here. They do have Real Techniques sponges on sale. I think somebody mentioned that in the last video. I think they're like 40 or 50% off currently. So if you guys want to check that out, they are at Ulta for the low. So I'm going to blend all of this out. I'm going to use a sponge. The only thing I hate about new sponges, and this is just me, like, I have to do worn sponges because I feel like it doesn't blend the way that I need it to. So once the sponge gets a little bit older, then I feel like it starts to blend out the way that I want it to. But in those beginning phases, no, it does not do what I need it to do. Like, I need juice to get off in there. The concealer is really good. It doesn't give you like a lot of coverage. In my opinion, I feel like you're gonna have to keep building it up. It is pretty thin, which I loved for the eyebrows, but as far as like my face, Not really sure, y'all. Let me get to the end of the video before I talk my trash about it. Well, not really even trash, just like my honest review on it. So let me get to the end and then I'll let y'all know. Okay, so I'm gonna try to set with my Fenty. Honey, this is not going the way that I thought it was gonna go. Like, I thought it was going to be bomb.com, and this ain't it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is the 460 Pro Filter foundation, and I'm gonna use this to bronze or contour, whatever you want to call it, my cheeks and stuff, and get all of those together. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and we're gonna bake with our Laura Mercier Air favorite setting powder ever. Like, nothing else compares to her. So we're gonna go ahead and bake with that. And I'm baking anywhere that I highlighted. You guys know, then I go in with my Black Radiance. This is the shade Cocoa, also a setting powder, but it's a little bit darker, and I use this to basically carve out my cheekbones wherever I want them to be. So that's how I get like the protruding cheekbones where it looks like super snatched, but there's no like harsh demarcation line. Okay, so I've done my under eye as well as my lashes. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our lips, but first I need to blend all of this out down here. So just blending that out while still allowing my under eyes to bake, because that's like the brightest point on my face. Like, I need that to be uber bright. Just me though, you don't have to do it. Okay. And then once we get that blended out, we can then go in with our lip pencil. So while I was at Ulta, I did pick up some more. They do still sell the LA Girl Precision eyeliner, but I use it as a lip pencil. It's in the shade dark brown, but they do still have it. I did pick it up. So I'm just gonna use this to line my lips. I'm gonna go in with my Nude Embrace. This is from Maybelline, and this is probably like one of my favorites because all I wear is nude, so yeah. Okay, and then while I was at Ulta, I did pick up the NYX Fortune Cookie Gloss. It was only like $4. I think that is on sale as well. I think all of their products are 40% off. Don't give me the lying, but I think so. So I'm gonna put that on top. I mean, you could stop here. Like, I do like a good matte. I think it looks good, but I'm not. I'm gonna go in with a gloss because I just like gloss. So this is the Fortune Cookie, and I'm gonna just apply this to the center. I wish it would come out of the tube a little bit thicker. Like, when I do gloss, I need that shit to be thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a good thick gloss. And this is just giving me like a sheer, which is good, but I just need a little bit more. Okay, so now we can blend everything out because we are done. If you guys have made it here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. But if this is not the type of routines that you guys like, skip over it and don't subscribe. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the real folks. Okay. Just blending all of that out. Here we go. Okay, so now we're gonna add our blush and then a little bit of highlight to the nose, and we are almost done. Okay, this is the OPV blush palette. By far my all-time favorite palette ever, because it just has so many different varieties, and it just, I don't know, I like dipping in all of them, and it's cute. Okay, so I'm gonna use a variety of all of them to dip back and forth. I just kind of go around them and then dust off the excess and apply that to the highest points of my cheeks, and I think it adds like just a little bit more color into my face, which I absolutely love. You know, like, I mean, you do all this work, you still need like a little bit of color in your face, so this just gives me the color I want. Okay, boom, we're good. We are good, we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna set with just a little bit of Urban Decay setting spray, whatever it's called. Okay, and I'm gonna go and do my hair really quickly. I'll come back and I'll let you guys know how I really feel about the Juvia'S Place concealer as well as this foundation. Alright guys, so here is the finished look and here are my final thoughts. So first things first, the Juvia'S Place foundation. The foundation is pretty thick, okay? It goes on kind of like a clay mask or whatever. My undertone, I just felt like it was way too olivey. Like, I have an olive undertone, but I feel like they did 90% olive and then the rest a little bit of a skin tone. Okay, so that was my issue with that. Now that it is kind of oxidized down, and maybe because I've added additional product to it, it doesn't look that bad. Is this something that I feel like I'll be using every day? Probably not. If I had to like put the foundations in order from like my favorite to my least favorite, I wouldn't say that Juvia'S is like the least favorite. I would say that it's kind of neck and neck with the Anastasia. As far as consistency and coverage, it does give you full coverage, so I'm not going to take that away from it. but this is the order that I personally would go. I would do NARS, Fenty, number one, they neck and neck, okay? The only difference, I said it in so many different videos, is that the NARS kind of rubs off on mask. The Fenty does not. It still rubs off, but not as much. So they're neck and neck. From there, I would do the NYX. I would even put NYX over Anastasia. Yes. And that's crazy because it's drugstore. But yes, I would put the NYX over the Anastasia. And then it would have to be Juvia'S, and then Anastasia is last. And the only reason why we're going to do Anastasia last is because it is uber thin. And then it just didn't match at all. Like, I don't think they got it right on the darker shades at all. Juvia'S got it a little bit right, but they are just, the undertone is overpowering. Like, it's way, way, way too overpowering. So if you're looking for something that is full coverage, you don't mind your undertone kind of overtaking the entire look, then that may be something for you. I would probably, if I had to give it maybe like a 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7. It's not horrible, but you would have to mix it with something else. Let's just say that. So it's not bad, but just mix it with something else, okay? And then as far as the Juvia's Place concealer, I like the concealer as far as the consistency under my brows. I think it went on great. I think it's still sitting great. So I do like the consistency there. However, when it came to applying the concealer to my face, yeah, it's still good, but this is a buildable concealer, so you'll have to continue to build it up. Sorry if y'all just heard my kids flush the toilet, Jesus. You'll have to go ahead and build up that concealer in order to get it as thick as you want it. So it's not, I would not say that it's 100% full coverage. I like my concealers to be a little bit more thicker, so I'm not really sure. On a scale of 1 out of 10 as far as the concealer goes, I would probably give it an 8. The concealer is not bad. It's just not as thick as I would personally like it. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I tried today. The butter gloss, fortune cookie will definitely be a staple. I've seen a lot of brown skin girls use this, but yes, this will definitely be a staple. I did like how it went on. You do have to build it up a little bit though. Like, I like a thicker gloss. So yeah, but that one was good. What else did I review today? I think that was it, right? If it was something else that I reviewed, I can't remember. But like I said, if you guys have made it here, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, okay, I did want to add too, because I've seen the comments about what type of camera and stuff that I'm using. I am still using the same camera as before. However, I did change my lighting setup. So I did say it in the comments, not sure if everybody got it, but make sure that you guys invest in lighting, not so much a camera, because any type of lighting will actually force your camera to perform to a higher standard. It just took me a while to actually get the setup where I needed it to be, but now that we have it there, I think we're good. But yeah, make sure you guys invest in some lighting. I currently use the GVM lights. They are on Amazon. They were pretty expensive. I got them on sale for I think like $170. They're 2 lights that come with it. I think they normally retail for like $270, but the good thing is, and the trick to it, I don't know how well it works, but it worked for me. So what you do is you put it into your Amazon cart and then just constantly like look at it like you're kind of thinking about it, and then Amazon will do like a flash deal supposedly just for you, and they'll knock the price down to $170, and I was able to purchase it. So yes, they are expensive, but they are worth it. They do have different temperature settings on them to allow me to kind of change the temperature from daylight to, you know, indoor, fluorescent, and it's the whole thing to this, guys. I would highly suggest you guys going on YouTube and just watching some videos about lighting and different lightings, where you put the lighting, where like how high it's up, everything, all of that kind of dictates the way the quality of the video comes out, y'all. I don't know how to explain it, but I've had to watch maybe like 50,000 videos before we actually ended up here. Also, do not have your lights turned all the way up. When you have them turned all the way up, it kind of takes away from the quality as well. Literally each of my lights are probably on like a 10 or 15%, and the max is 100. So it doesn't take a lot. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I feel like we've got it. Also, and And I didn't realize that in Final Cut Pro, the way that things look in Final Cut Pro are sometimes different than the way that they look on your camera. So right now, as I'm recording, I feel like my color balance and everything is correct, right? But then when I would upload it into Final Cut Pro, it would make me look white. So here I am trying to adjust the saturation and stuff, not realizing that my computer is just kind of adjusting the color and it's still fine. So when I upload it, it's fine. Like I don't have to make any additional changes to it, but I didn't know that. So we're still learning every single day. But I do personally have the Canon 80D camera, but like I said, you guys could still have the T3. Any camera will be great. I've seen YouTubers with the T3i really create some great content. The next video, I mean not the next video, but the next camera that I want to upgrade to is the Mark V. But now that I have the quality and stuff, we can kind of wait on the Mark V. It's just all about your lighting. So find a good lighting setup that is going to work for you guys. But I know you guys asked about that in the last video, so I try to be helpful. You see, I try to be a little bit helpful, you know, like it's just like, honestly, it's I be in a time crunch in the morning, and then I feel like when people constantly ask me to do shit, it kind of make me not want to do stuff. Like I'm that type of person, like don't ask me to do nothing, because then I ain't gonna want to do it. But see, like if you kind of just leave me alone in my own little world, then eventually I'll do it without you asking. You know, like just leave me alone a little bit. I don't know, I'm weird. It's kind of like I was already gonna do it, but then you asked me to do it and now I want to do it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I possibly could have been on my way working up to showing y'all colors and what I use, but now that you've asked me to do it, like I don't want to do it now. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But anyway, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.